What's up, y'all? It's your boy TheGoulGuy, back at you guys yet again with another video, and today we are doing a submission by myself, actually. It's from my wife's phone. I actually play her PvP. So this is literally her climbing to level 20, well, myself on her phone, on her account, leveling up to level 20. This was, I believe, the last match till we got to level 20, but I'm gonna showcase a team that I've been using on her phone. She doesn't play Pokemon Go as much, so I kind of really have to use what she has and what I trade to her to actually make her teams usually work, right? So today we have a matchup of, see if I can get it up here real quick. Yes, we have a team consisting of Greedent, Poliwrath, and as well as Skeledirge. We have Poliwrath as the switch and Skeledirge in the back. Greedent has the Trailblaze and as well as has the Mud Slap as the quick move, so really good for any fire types you see out there, but at the same time going against Skeledirge is not really the best, but that's why we have Poliwrath and also the other Skeledirge to deflect from that. But anywho, yes, you got the Greedent with the Trailblaze, we have the and Body Slam. Yeah, my bad. We have the Greedent with the Mud Slap for the quick move, Body Slam for the charge move, and as well as Trailblaze for its charge move as well. We have Poliwrath with its counter for the quick move. We have Scald for the charge move, and as well we have Icy Wind for the charge move as well. And for our Skeledirge, we have Incinerate, of course, with the classic Shadow Ball, and as well as a Disarming Voice, okay? Usually Skeledirge is in the back to clean up any messes and everything like that. Any of the last remainder Pokemon, normally Skeledirge does really well, especially for all those charger bugs out there. Poliwrath's going to do really well against all the normal types we usually end up coming across. And then obviously Greedent is our neutral, that's really good against any kind of water types, and as well is able to just do a lot of neutral damage, especially for how spammy Body Slam is, okay? But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this showcase, alright? Let's go. But yeah, Summer Cup's been pretty cool so far. I know there's been a lot of people that's not really been rocking with it, just because of how niche the Pokemon you can really use in this cup. But this team was specifically pretty fun to run. So let's get into it. First opponent, it's gonna be Shiny. What is this? Shiny Steelix? I didn't see it properly. Okay. All right. So we got the Greedent going against the Turtonator. Of course, weak signal already, but we're gonna go for the Body Slam. Body Slam's gonna do pretty good neutral damage here, especially since Turtonator is literally a dragon and fire Pokemon, which is pretty insane. I've been seeing a lot of Turtonator lately. Alright, so the Credilli comes in. We're going to use a Trailblaze here. Even if he shields, we're going to be able to boost the energy, which is going to be nice. Alright, he does not shield, which is good. We're going to go up to this Body Slam. Body Slam should be doing at least a boost amount of damage, which should be nice, right before it even gets to a charge move, which is very good. He shields here, which is a-okay. We're going to switch over to our Poliwrath. Since he used the shield, we're going to use our own shield, which is going to be fine, because I already knew, I expected something like this to happen. I was expecting a grass type move, which he probably still does have. That's why I shielded up the Rock Blast. Yeah, there we go. The grass knot. Yeah, I had to shield up twice, unfortunately, but I should be able to whittle down the Credilli's health since it used both the charge moves so consistently, which is very nice. And I have a ample amount of charge move energy left, so I'm going to throw that Icy Wind onto the Toxapex to at least take some of the attack damage down, because his attack damage oh my god, his attack falls in terms of damage with the Icy Wind. We're going for the Scald. Scald should be coming in here, does a good amount of damage, not exactly enough. We're gonna try to do another Scald here try to whittle down the damage of this Toxapex as much as we can. And then we're going to switch over back to the Greedent. Greedent with the Mud Slap should be doing super effective damage. Alright, now we both, I don't believe, have shields right now. Brian's coming in. Brian doesn't do that much damage to the Greedent, which is very nice. We're going to use a Body Slam here. Boom, Body Slam coming in. Probably could have used a Trailblaze. Trailblaze probably could have took it down maybe even faster, but that's okay. We still have Pokemon in the back if this doesn't work, which looks like it might still work. Let's see if we get to the Body Slam. We do at the very end. We do get the Body Slam, which is going to be very nice. Body Slam coming in. Boom, takes out the Toxapex. Alright, now we're on back to the Turtonator. And with the Turtonator, we're going to bring in Poliwrath. Poliwrath is going to possibly get hit with a Dragon, if not Fire type move. We're very weak, so either one's going to take us out, unfortunately. But we still have the Skeledirge in the back. Should be able to take any kind of flamethrower it has. Possibly even a Dragon move, potentially. But we are able to get to the Disarming Voice. Disarming Voice is going to be coming in and hopefully gets the KO, depending on if it has a shield, and it does not, and we got the first win. But yeah, this team really balanced. Love the team so far. Just the fact that, like, we got normal with grass moves, we got a water type with fighting moves, and we have a fire type with both ghost and fairy moves. It's just, it like balances all of it, you know. It's a really balanced team. Really like this team. But definitely recommend using it into the Summer Cup. But anyway, going into the next match, we have Greedent versus, I forgot how you pronounce this, Togedemaru, which would be a really good matchup, but unfortunately he switched over to the Superior, which is going to be fine. We're going to throw in the normal type move here, Body Slam. We're going to switch over to the Skeledirge, and it's going to melt this Superior. Superior is probably going to be hitting us here with the Aerial Ace, and that is fine. Aerial Ace shouldn't do that much of a damage to me, which is a-okay. We're going to just build up some energy here onto our Skeledirge. Oh, he goes in for another Aerial Ace. Unfortunately, we were not able to get him down before he got to his next charge move, but that is fine. We do have a lot of energy onto our Skeledirge. Now, I wasn't thinking of which Pokemon he was going to switch into. Well, I didn't know he actually had a Pidgeot right there. So, unfortunately, I did hit him with a Shadow Ball, which Shadow Ball, of course, did not do that much damage. But we are going to try with the Disarming Voice. Of course, he has a shield there. That's fine. Alright, we're going to whittle down a little bit more health onto the Pidgeot, at least, so we can, like, get it down in health anyway. The Pidgeot, the thing about Pidgeots, a lot of players that use Pidgeot, they bait a lot. They either bait, or if they don't bait, they use Aerial Ace, and that's already, like, troubling in itself. So I hate going against Pidgeot, but Pidgeot is so good for that. Like, and also Feather Dance, you know, reduces your attack damage. So essentially, it's like a double whammy. Now I see what. Yeah, see, baits me again with the Greedent, unfortunately. But his shields are completely down. We are going to be able to use the Body Slam here. Okay. Actually, he had one more shield. I wasn't counting for some reason. Alright, so he switches back to the Togedemaru. Since it is part Steel type, I am able to do a lot of damage with the counter moves. Uses Wild Charge. Wild Charge is going to take me out, of course. But Mud Slap is doing a good amount of damage to the Togedemaru. Can never pronounce it right. Such a long name. We're going to get up to our charge move here. So hopefully we'll be able to take out the Pidgeot as soon as it switches in. Yep, we're going to be able to use our Body Slam, and now it should be done with all of its shields. And boom, it's out of there. GG's. Alright. winning our second match, which is very nice, very nice. But yeah, as I said, teams really well balanced. They cover each, you know, typing and stuff like that. I really love this team. All right, we're gonna go on to the next one. Should be popping up here any second. There we go. Ella and Dan? Was that Ella and Dan? Is that what that was? Say it properly. Let me say it properly for the peoples out there. All right. They start off with the Vigoroth. We switch over to the Poliwrath, doing some counter damage. They switch over to the Charger Bug. That is fine. We're going to use Icy Wind. And if they shield here, that's fine as well. But it should reduce the damage at least coming from the Charger Bug. We're actually going to let the Charger Bug actually take us out. But we still have a little bit more health. We whittle down the health of the Charger Bug just a little bit more. We switch over to the Skeledirge. Skeledirge is going to melt away the Charger Bug's health. Of course, Charger Bug's going to hit us with the electric move. We're going to go ahead and use this Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is going to be coming in. Probably going to shield. No, he does not shield. I probably should have whittled away his health a little bit more. Looking at it now, of course. But switches over to the Toxapex. We're going to be hitting him with the Shadow Ball here. And I know for sure he's going to block that. We're going to switch back over to the Greedent. Greedent Mud Slap should be going to do a good amount of damage, but he switches back into the Vigoroth. Now, we're in a tough position here because Vigoroth's counter is going to be doing a good amount of damage. I let the shield go because we're definitely going to be needing the shield later potentially. So we let that go. We hit him with the Body Slam, and we're going to try to get to this next Body Slam before it hits us again. And unfortunately, he gets his charge move before us. Yep, that's going to be another Body Slam. No, all right, so we go for our Body Slam here. That was our last shield. Cool, we got the Vigoroth out of there. Now, we only have the Toxapex. Oh, I was saying that was our last shield. We still have one more shield. Brian's coming in. I was thinking I was going to be able to take on Brian. Like, I didn't think it would do that much damage, but unfortunately it did. Alright, he's going to try to hit us with another Brian, but we have our shield left, which is nice. And let's see if we can get this Shadow Ball off. I know for sure Shadow Ball is not going to be able to take it out, unfortunately. And I believe this is going to be our loss here. Yep, this is going to be our loss. And unfortunately, we were not able to get that Toxapex out of there. I was thinking maybe if I were to, maybe if I shielded up the Poliwrath earlier in that game, maybe I wouldn't have had to do as much work on the Vigoroth, and I would have had the Greedent able to take out the Toxapex. It's kind of what I was thinking, but either way, we're on to the next one, alright? But yeah, that was very unfortunate. But obviously, when you look at the gameplay, like, after the fact, you're kind of like, you reflect to yourself, like, dang, I really could have done that. Okay, so we try to find a match. Unfortunately, it lags out and we get back into it. But yeah, like, you look back at the match and you're like, dang, man, I really could have done this differently, unfortunately. But anyway, on to the next match here. We are 2 for 3 matches that we've done so far. On to our fourth one here. Alright, we start out with Salazzle, which is going to be very nice since we have Mud Slap. Mud Slap should be good doing, look at that quick move damage, doing some pretty good damage. Now the Incinerate, of course, is doing a lot of damage too to us as well, but we are going to be able to get to our Body Slam first, which is going to be nice. Alright, now the Salazzle is going to be going for Poison Fang. I do not shield here. Okay, Poison Fang doesn't do that much damage to me, but it did lower my defense, which is unfortunate. Alright, they're going into their Toxapex. That is fine. We're going to be hitting him with the Trailblaze. Trailblaze isn't going to do that much damage to the Toxapex, but we do get a power boost. So we do get our attack boost up, and we are going to be able to hit him with a Body Slam. Let's see how much damage this Body Slam ends up doing. Alright, we got it to pretty much a little lower than half, which is nice. Alright, a little lag in the beginning there. We switch into our Poliwrath. Poliwrath is gonna not do as much. Okay, yeah, Sludge Wave is gonna do a lot of damage to us. But they switch into their Trevenant, which is fine. We switch into our Skeledirge. Skeledirge is gonna do a good amount of damage. Just whittling away with that Incinerate onto the Trevenant there. Seabog coming in. I definitely could have took that. I was thinking it was going to be a Shadow Ball, but unfortunately, I was not able to predict that correctly. All right, we're going to hit the Shadow Ball into the Toxapex, and boom! There we go. We got the win. But yes, as you can see, the team does well. Like, you can definitely, with this team, you could definitely take out the Toxapexes, any of the Salazzles, Charger Bugs, like, pretty much most of the meta Pokemon. The only one I would say that I usually have, like, issues with, maybe is, like, Vigoroth, and I want to say, Lantern. Lantern is such a difficult Pokemon with this meta because it's going to be weak. Again, like, basically my Skeletor is going to be weak to it, and of course the Poliwrath's going to be weak to it. So pretty much all I have is the Greedent, which I could use with the Trailblaze. Trailblaze is going to be really good against it, but I would have to get its shields down first. So that's the only unfortunate thing about that. And I think I have to use like 2 Trailblazes to actually take it out. Alright, so first match, they start with the Charger Bug. I get the health down a little bit. We switch over to the Skeletor, see if I can melt it down a little bit. Unfortunately, they switch into their Pelipper. Or, did I say that right? Pelipper? Is that right? Okay, cool. They do not block the Shadow Ball, which is very nice for me, because I'm going to be able to shield here. And I should be able to just incinerate the health down. I don't know if it gets to another move, and it does, unfortunately, get to another move. I could block here and use the Skeledirge, but I want my shields, so I don't do that. And I switch into the Poliwrath. Poliwrath's gonna one-tap the Pelipper, and then they switch into their Greedent. Counter should be doing a good amount of damage to their Greedent. Now, I know from my Greedent that could be Trailblaze, so I do not shield. I really took that risk. I was really trying to keep that shield, man. I don't know, like, I was really on one. But anyway, good thing we didn't shield, because we still was able to actually hold on to some health. Trailblaze does not do that much damage to Poliwrath, and we were able to keep the shield for the discharge on the Charger Bug once they switched in. And then we were able to catch the second Charger Bug discharge. I don't know why I keep stumbling on discharge, but I was able to catch the discharge onto the Greedent, which is very nice. Able to get to 2 Body Slams, which is very nice as well. Body Slam should be coming in onto the Charger Bug. Okay, they have their shield still, but we still have one more Body Slam. This Body Slam should definitely be KOing. If it doesn't, we should be able to at least build up some more. Okay, cool. It does not. Oh, never mind. It literally holds on to the smallest amount of health, which is insane. X-Scissor coming in, finishing the Greedent. But that is fine. We have our Poliwrath still in play. Counter's doing a lot of damage. Instead of building up into the Scald, because for sure he would have had Trailblaze, I used my Icy Wind, thank goodness, and then only one tapping the Charger Bug to win the game. Alright, but yeah, if I definitely went into the Scald, I definitely probably would have lost that match, and I probably would have been hit with the Trailblaze. But yes, we've won 4 out of our 5 matches, which is really nice. This is basically just me getting all the different Pokemon. I'm missing a Frillish here. Yeah, getting to the end here, we caught a Wooloo, a couple other things. I had to delete a couple of things too. But yeah, we go from 19 to 20, and that was it. That was it, man. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely let me know down below. Let me know what you guys think of the team. Definitely some really good synergy there with that team. Poliwrath really came in clutch with his Icy win. And then Trevenant really comes in, like, you know, having that neutral matchups with like all the different Pokemon and everything like that. Trailblaze really does really well boosting its energy, and Skeledirge just melts through pretty much like all the steel types, all the all the bug types, like, and even neutral types. It just does so much damage with Incinerate. It's insane. And just with that disarming voice and the Shadow Ball like coverage is just amazing. Skeledirge is pretty much amazing in every team dynamic that you pretty much see out there. But anyway, definitely let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe to the channel because it helps the channel out. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.